third of the shrines at Ein Karem, following the sanctuaries of the Visitation and that of the birthplace of St. John the Baptist, the hermitage of St. John of the Desert commemorates the refuge sought for the infant Precursor in the Massacre of the Innocents. Today it is the perfect place at which to relax and spend time with God. Here on July the 16th, Friar Sergio Olmeda welcomed a number of young people, children of diplomats, to receive the sacrament on a day which was also the feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. We chose the day precisely because of this feast of Our Lady. On July the 2nd, we had celebrated the first communion of several Spanish-speaking children whose parents work in Israel and the Palestinian Territories. This link with the Spanish-speaking community stems from relationships which have been built up over time, and it is characterized by a common devotion to the saint who preceded the coming of Christ. It began in simple friendship between us, but slowly it developed into a community, which has become happily devoted to St. John the Baptist. We wanted him to become better known, and this has been our goal here. The fact that we meet here, not very far from the sanctuaries commemorating the Visitation and the birthplace of the saint, makes us particularly aware that there is a sanctuary here which reflects the apocryphal Gospel of St. James in a passage relating to John. Everywhere we go here, we are especially conscious of the love of John. The Friary of St. John was purchased by the Custody of the Holy Land on November the 10th, 1911, from the Latin Patriarchate, which had acquired it in about 1850. Today, in the year of its Franciscan centenary, it stands in the center of a moshav, a kind of kibbutz, and relations with the moshavniks are very good. Friar Sergio described these in terms of reconciliation. I am delighted to say that since 2004 we have been restoring the sanctuary, and during this time we have known many pleasant experiences. Among these is the fact that we have become accepted by our neighbours in the Moshav community. This warmth also applies to the village authorities, and we saw this especially during the holidays of St. John. On June the 23rd, we were able to celebrate the Vespers of St. John for the first time, and you know, the authorities came here for the occasion. They evidently love this place, and the same can be said of the many other Israeli visitors who come here. One senses that they feel a certain responsibility for good relations between us.